Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Trade by Numbers. If you're new to the channel, my name is Josiah and I trade stocks and cryptocurrencies for a living. Now, if you hate making money, this is not the channel for you. If you like making money, if you like learning about stocks, crypto, and investing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and give me a like. Helps out with the YouTube algorithm, shows me that you like the content. And, I put a lot of effort into getting all these videos out there. They may not be the most entertaining, but if you want facts, if you want to be able to follow along and make money, then you're going to want to be a part of all this. So let's talk about the market. Oh, my sinuses are getting the better of me. I'm sorry. Going to be an interesting day. We got midterm elections today. We got CPI numbers coming out tomorrow. Will make very interesting next couple of days. I think that we're going to have a little bit of a rally today, but I also believe that a 75-point basis hike is not priced into this market. And if the CPI numbers come in hot tomorrow, the market's going to have to start thinking about that. Right now, everybody's thinking 50-50-50, and if they have to start pricing in for that 75, we're going to see the market take a huge hit tomorrow. So that's what I'm seeing right now. Let's look at the market and see what it's actually telling us. We're up 1/3% in the pre-market here. Looking pretty good this morning. Excuse me. We have the S&P 500 up about 1/3%. But we've got crypto just getting hammered today. We got Bitcoin down 5%, Ethereum down almost 7%. A lot of cryptos falling, getting back into that buy range that I like a lot of these cryptos at. Algorand's still running a little bit high, but XLM is at a fantastic price. I like seeing that. Cardano's coming back down to a really good buy price. And I think that Bitcoin itself is at an amazing buy price. I think that Bitcoin has been holding this very well. And I do believe, it's one of those things that if I did not believe that there was a recession coming next year, I would say that crypto has already hit its bottom and that we are in a solid consolidation stage. Now, my gut tells me that we've got this recession coming and that we could see these prices drop down even lower. But for now, it's been holding up and it's been doing very well. And if you don't have any exposure, I would absolutely recommend you get some, because it'd be better to buy into a little bit of Bitcoin or any of these cryptos at the price they are now and have them for when they run up. I say any, not just any crypto, but if you've watched my top 10 video of cryptos that are going to make it, any of the good solid projects, they're going to explode. They're going to 3 to 10x from where they're at now in the next bull cycle. So if you don't have any exposure, you want to get some. Don't wait and see if there's going to be a lower price. Get a little exposure, have some money on the side. If you get a lower price, average down at that point, But this way, if it doesn't go down, you have that exposure and the money you've got in it, you're going to be looking at 3 to 10x on a lot of these great projects that are going to be around. So many people, they try to wait, they try to time the bottom, and what happens 9 times out of 10 is they miss the boat altogether. Because no one's got a crystal ball. No one knows where the bottom of something is. All you can do is look at the charts, estimate what a really great price is and where it's likely going, and are you going to make money. And where Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, a lot of these projects are at is already well within that buy range. Everybody sees Bitcoin charging up to 100,000 in the next bull cycle, or at least close to it. I mean, If you really want to look at the Fibonacci lines, we've got some resistance right there at about 82. But even at an $82,000 Bitcoin from a below $20,000 Bitcoin, that's over a 4x. That is huge money in a very short period of time. And, that's where so many of the stocks are right now. I want to keep this video short. Like I said, my allergies are getting the better of me. I'm not talking so well today. But I am going to put a picture up. I wanted to talk about midterm elections just a little bit. StockMo did a video. You can go check out his video. But I took a screenshot. He had put together some information. He is amazing at doing historical data. If you've been following my channel, you know I love historical data. Had a very wise man once tell me that the closest we can come to telling the future is to look at the past. And the past, let's face it, tends to repeat itself. But I took a picture. He had a screenshot of over the last 60 years how the stock market has performed during midterm elections, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months out from the midterm. And it's some pretty impressive stuff. It's pretty hard to look at that and say, hey, I don't want to be a part of this market. Because over the last 60 years, we've not had a 12-month period that we didn't go up drastically after a midterm election. And that's just a fact. So I'm going to put that on there. You can check that out a little bit for yourself. The interesting part about this picture here, if you go down through the years and look at it, politics aside, you notice that every time there's a midterm election and the stock market is negative, that the growth over the next 12 months is extraordinarily higher. The few times where you actually had the stock market positive, it was still up 12 months later, but not an explosive amount. And there's no doubt that this year we're already down over 20%, which is not the largest downtime at the midterm election, but it is definitely one of the larger times. And I think that speaks volumes. Hope everyone found that informational. Come back this afternoon. We'll talk about how the markets have moved. I didn't give any stock picks, but I'm going to be watching the exact same stocks I've been watching all week, as well as just looking at my list. Everybody needs to have a watch list. Get on there, watch it. The stuff on your watch list you're going to know more about than the stuff on mine. And so go through your watch list. You can always find if something's beat up, beat down, or at a great price. So that's what I got for you. Be blessed, and until next time, remember, never trade with your emotions, always trade by the numbers.